Hi, it's Tim from Olsen Motorsports. We want to take a couple of minutes today and introduce you to our company, what we do, and talk about some of our processes. And a lot of people ask us why you would take an independent over taking your car, let's say, for example, to Porsche dealership for service. And over the last, we've been in business since 2014, January 1 of 2014. And what we specialize in is we specialize in taking the headache out of taking your car in for service. So we offer pickup and drop off service, and we also report to Carfax. So all of your service records are 100% complete for everything. And what we do predominantly is we are a Porsche specific shop, although we do work on other makes and models of vehicles. Hey Keith, you want to pan around here and get a couple of things. We do anything from race car work. So this is a 993 RSR. We do that. We do restorations. And we also do over here, we do maintenance. So case in point, 993 turbo, that 60,000 mile car, valuable. And this one we came in and did a full paint correction on and a top end engine reseal. So not only do we rebuild engines here in-house, but we have the capabilities of bringing our mobile detailer in. So it's kind of a one-stop shop for everything. You can offer paint correction, we can offer PPF, which is expel. We can do the entire car with that. And I'll kind of walk you around the shop and show you some of the things we do. So over here is the kind of the workhorse of our operation, which is our fixing paper blaster. So this is how we make things look beautiful and shiny and lustery. It uses water, media, and air, fully self-contained, and it's non-abrasive. So case in point, Keith, when we can look inside, we can fit anything from an engine case to a full gearbox in here, small parts and big parts as well. And then here's the exact same parts. This is an oil filter housing off of a 964 Porsche, and this is before and this is after. So we specialize in restoring parts and using the original OEM parts, and we restore them to better than OEM. And we'll take those parts, and after we restore them, we'll have them replated and reconditioned. So basically here is parts off of this red car over here, which is a 69 911E. We take all of the parts off, we catalog everything, we clean everything, we'll re-chrome all of the trim, and we'll make everything absolutely perfectly brand new. Under the covers, we'll do, we can replate back to factory conditions. So this is brake backing plate, and we'll re-zinc it and restore. So this is the original OEM piece from the car, completely reconditioned. And we take it a step further too. We'll even do the hose clamps. So here's your original OEM hose clamps, completely redone. All of the factory hardware, completely restored. So this is the original OEM hardware. And Keith, if you kind of zoom in, this is the axle nut. So every single piece of the car underneath all of the covers gets completely redone. And we'll walk over here, underneath. For example, this car sat in a barn for since 1986. So it came in and we dry ice blasted the underneath. So this is the factory paint and all the factory stuff, completely reconditioned. OEM gas tank, completely reconditioned. So when this car goes back together, it will have all beautiful, illustrious, brand new chrome finishes. And all of the suspension will go through, it will get crack checked, it will get checked for safety, it will get repowder coated, all of the hardware redone, re-anodized, and when this car is done, it will be absolutely perfect. Here's a front suspension cross member. So this is another thing. This came out of a 964. that we are restoring for the customer. So here's all the factory hardware completely replated. This has all been vapor blasted, and all new bushings. So all original equipment, OEM street bushings are put back together. So when you get this car back after the restoration, it will run perfectly, it will drive perfectly, and it will be better than new and last for years. Engine wise, we can do complete OEM as it was from the factory, or we can build hot rods. So over here we have this is going to be a 3.4 liter. So once again, the factory engine case as it came out is completely reconditioned, all of the hardware completely redone. And on this one, we're gonna do, you know, some nice finishing touches for it. So we have the capabilities of, for the chain covers, we can pick your own colors. So this is a rub bronze finish that will go up against a red engine carrier. So we can tailor make all of these parts custom fitted to pretty much do whatever you want to do with the car. If you want it to be a resto mod, as they call it now, or if you want it to be factory reconditioned parts back to OEM specifications, we have the capabilities of doing both of those. We can do our engines in-house. We don't do machining in-house, that's outsourced, but we do complete assembly of all of our engines, our cylinder heads. We balance at the machine shop, and then everything gets blueprinted and measured here at the workshop. Start to finish, it's all done in-house. So we are also a factory JRZ service center. So, you know, we import dampers out of Holland, and then we're the factory authorized service center, actually the only factory authorized service center in the United States that is factory branded, although we do have many service centers, and we are the United States distributor. So we supply the entire United States with the JRZ Motorsports line. So what I would like to do is I would like to extend an offer. We're based at 2300 Wisconsin Avenue in Downers Grove, Illinois. So we're on the west side of the city, right at the intersection of I-88 and I-355. And I'd like to personally invite you in for a tour to meet some of our staff. So we have Todd. Keith's actually behind the camera, and Keith is the guy who does all of our marketing. And this is Todd. So Todd is our head technician. Todd's been in the business for 15 years, and he's worked at dealerships, and he's kind of the guy that makes it all happen. And then over here, Chris is our shop foreman. What Chris is working on right now is Chris pulled this original ZF steering rack out of this 69E. So this car sat in a barn since 1986, and you couldn't even move anything. So he reconditioned this entire piece, so it got vapor blasted, new hardware, taken apart, completely serviced, and this is the original OEM rack. So we have all the capabilities to do all of this stuff in-house. We're completely concierge, and like I said, we report to Carfax. We use a repair order system. We have online portals, so you can log in, you can check all of your status updates, and we focus on saving you time, saving you money, and our communication is the best in the business. So we always want to make sure that you never have to call to get your updates. You're updated daily, and like I said, I'd like to invite you out to our workshop to take a private tour. Thank you very much, and look forward to seeing you.